the Halter Horse and Mule Show in Livingston, Tennessee, and we're getting ready for the mules.
I
They've
was
got
asked to repeat the last
21
entry in that
classes
class.
on
Terry
halter.
Melton, be getting your mule ready. This
And
is
they're
your
going to
mare
start
mule
with
1 to 2
mare
years of
mules,
age.
1 to 2 year olds, will be in the first class.
We'd like to thank our sponsors one more time. Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White, Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank One, Lick Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Montoux Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw, Dynamite Auction, Lowe Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses in Watson, Overton Farmers Co-op, Building Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, B&R Mules. And a big thank you to Ronny Ramsey from Clark Range for being our judge.
Okay, this is the first class in the mules, mare mule ages 1 to 2. I think they're looking for 8 or 10 entries. These first ones that's come in is Jeff Wilson. This will be Terry Melton. Next you see is Eller Farms. He's Steve Eller and his grandson Jacob.
Showing in the ring now, we have 7 entries. Lot number 1, Mare Mule 1 to 2 years of age, Steve Eller with 2, Reese and Wilson with 2, Matt Goff with 2, and Terry Melton. And we're so glad to see Terry Melton has made it into the ring on time. All right, this is your class. We had 2 entries in the wrong class, so we've got Steve Eller with 2, Reese and Wilson with 2, and Terry Melton with 1.
Okay, he's going to line them up. First, he'll look at them, and then he'll line them up according to what he's thinking. He's just moved a Steve Eller mule up some. I believe he's done. If he places them as they're standing, have Jeff Wilson in the front, Steve Eller, Jeff Wilson, fourth place Terry Melton, and fifth will be
All right,
Steve
the
Eller.
judges called the class. As they're standing, first place goes to Reese Wilson. Step forward. Second place, Steve Eller. Third place, Reese Wilson. And fourth place goes to Terry Melton. Okay, don't you go too far. We're going to pair them up. 1 to 2 year olds.
We're going to do a
Steve
pair
Eller
of
has
mare
a pair,
mules,
and Reese Wilson
ages
has
1
a pair.
to 2. Should have 2 entries.
Mare mules 2 to 3 year olds be getting ready. We have 10 entries. Mare mules 2 to 3 year olds be getting ready. 10 entries.
Eller Farms on your right with the sorrels. On your left be Jeff Wilson. He split the difference earlier. He had a first. Jeff Wilson's got a first and a third, and Steve's holding a second and a fifth. So we'll see what happens.
Best Mare Mules 1 to 2 years old. Somebody come get the ringmaster. First place goes to Reese and Wilson. Second place goes to Steve Eller. First place is Reese and Wilson, which is the black pair, I believe. And second place is Steve Eller.
It's on. You can just move it as they come in or anything. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, yeah, let me give you this too.
Put it around there so I don't drop it.
Next class is lot number 3, Mare Mules 2 to 3 years of age. We have 10 entries. Steve Eller with 2, Reese and Wilson with 2, Robbie Jeffries with 2, Dixie Longears with 2, and Matt Goff with 2. This is lot number 3, Mare Mule 2 to 3 years of age. We have 10 entries. Steve Eller with 2, Reese and Wilson with 2, Robbie Jeffries with 2, Dixie Longears with 2, and Matt Goff with 2. Want to thank our sponsors again: Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank One, Lip Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Montoot Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw Dynamite Auction, Lowe Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses in Watson, Overton Farmers Co-op, Fielding Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, B&R Mules. And a big shout out to Ronny Ramsey from Park Range for coming and judging our show tonight. Couple upcoming mule shows. Tuesday, July the 29th. At the Macon County Fairgrounds will be the Macon County Fair Mule Show in Lafayette, Tennessee. Arrive at 4 p.m. Show starts at 6 p.m. 47th Annual Cumberland County Fair Open Mule Show is Saturday, August 23rd at 4 p.m. And I believe the Putnam County Mule Show is tomorrow at 4:30. What's happening at the Overton County Fair tomorrow? At 10 a.m., Market and Dairy Goat Show, 10:30 Swan Show, 5 p.m. Mother-Daughter Pageant, and the 4-H Junior Beef Show, 6 p.m. the County Beef Show and the Open Cattle Show. Also at 6 p.m. is the Little Miss, 6:45 the Junior Miss, 7:30 the Junior Princess, and at 8:30 is the Big Show, the Fairest of the Fair. And don't forget, Sunday is entry day from 1 to 5. We gathered up all those entries and get them entered in Sunday from 1 to 5. Monday night is the Wild Mule Show right here in this arena. Everybody come back on Monday night for the Wild Mule Show. Tuesday and Wednesday is Motorcycle Show. Thursday night is the County Horse Show and Pony Show. Friday night is the Open Quarter Horse Show, and Saturday night is the Truck and Tractor Pull. I'd like to say a big thank you to the Overton County Fair Board for putting on a great fair each and every year. They log many, many hours in keeping the grounds clean and ready for the fair and to give you the best agriculture and industrial events that they can in a week's time.
Head to tail. Head to tail. There, buddy.
Madison Hammock, Samuel is looking for you. Madison Hammock, Samuel is looking for you. All right, here's your placings for lot number 3, best mare mule 2 to 3 years of age. I believe they are lined up in the way that they are placed. First place goes to Robbie Jeffries, who will just step forward. The one that is Wisely. Second goes to Dixie Longears. Third goes to Reese and Wilson. And fourth goes to Matt Goff. All right, we're going to pair them up. We've got 5 pairs. Steve Eller with a pair, Reese and Wilson with a pair, Robbie Jeffries with a pair, Dixie Longears with a pair, and Matt Goff with a pair. This will be lot number 4, best pair mare, mules 2 to 3 years of age. Our mare mules 3 to 4 years of age, be getting ready. You will be next. We have 4 entries, Steve Eller with 2 and Bob Kaiser with 2. You will be after this class. Showing now is your best pair mare mules 2 to 3 years of age, lot number 4. We have 5 pairs. Steve Eller with a pair, Reese and Wilson with a pair, Robbie Jeffries with a pair, Dixie Longears with a pair, and Matt Goff with a pair. Thank you to our sponsors, Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank 1. Lick Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Montu Livestock. Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw Dynamite Auction. Low Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses. Overton Farmers Co-op, Building Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, and B&R Mules. All right, guys, we've got a mule loose. I think they're trying to get it, so everybody just keep your heads up. winners. As I call your name, please step forward so everyone in the crowd knows who you are. First place goes to Dixie Long Years.
Thank you so much.
Second place goes to Reese
I broke
and
my stand. I gotta
Wilson.
get another one.
Third place goes to Robbie Jeffries. And fourth place goes to Matt Goff. Good job, guys. This was a good, hard class.
You need to go again? No, he's gotta go sit behind us. Okay, we're gonna run them in the 2-year-old wagon class. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
All right, lot number 5 is up next. Mare Mule 3 to 4 years of age. We have 4 entries. Steve Eller with 2 and Bob Kaiser with 2. I'd like to say thank you to our junior fair board members also tonight. They are handing out our ribbons. You boys are doing a fine, fine job.
Hey, listen. They do all the manuals and they do the champion color before they start the horse meals. So you'll have time if you swim holding. Okay. Jack Wilson is from a cruise ship and it's with Lucas. Yeah.
Sorry about you. I just couldn't.
No,
I
you're
just
fine.
thought that's who
You're
it
fine.
was.
That's what it is.
Hope that's what it is. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, hon. Okay, we just got through seeing the 2-year-olds. Now we're on to 3-year-olds. This will be 3-year-old mare mules.
We're looking for lot number 5, best mare mule 3 to 4 years of age. We have 4 entries. Steve Eller with 2 and Bob Kaiser with 2.
This is Kaiser is in the ring, and we're waiting on Steve Eller.
Maddie Hammock, your daddy's looking for you. Maddie Hammock, your daddy's looking for you. He found you. He's okay now. You can go back. You can go back and sit down. He was just checking to see where you were at.
Alright, that is Eller Farms. That's grandson Jacob and Steve is coming in right there. These are 3-year-olds.
Here's your class. This is your lot number 5, best Mare Mule 3 to 4 years of age. Got 4 entries. Steve Eller with 2 and Bob Kaiser with 2.
You can tell this judge is what we call an old school judge. He'll look at every aspect of the mules. He'll memorize each one. He lines them up, and then he moves up according to what he thinks is better than the one in front of it. That used to be a big routine for years. Some of the younger judges, they don't do that. He gives exhibitors time to move the mules, to set them up, and then he'll start moving them in and around. And just for those watching that don't know, when he turns them sideways, he's looking for confirmation from tip of their nose to the end of their tail. And you'll see he stands back and compares each of them. Also, we want to thank Misty of Julian Farms for helping tonight with some of the video. I've seen many pictures from this group, and they had some really nice stock here tonight as well. The Julian Farms, Misty and Craig and Carl Julian. Okay. Looks like he split this right now. I'm gonna have Kaiser, Eller, unless he moves one. I believe that's it. Right there at the front, you got Kaiser in first, Eller Farms in second, Kaiser in third, and Eller Farms in fourth. And now they'll pair up for the pairs in 3-year-old.
Lot number 5, Mare Mule, 3 to 4 years. First place goes to Bob Kaiser. Second place goes to Steve Eller. Third place goes to Bob Kaiser. And fourth place goes to Steve Eller. We're going to pair them up. This will be your lot number 6. Best pair Mare Mules, 3 to 4 years of age. We have 2 entries, Steve Eller and Bob Kaiser.
Get them a little closer together now, boy.
Okay.
Showing.
They're showing? Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
There you go.
There's the judge for death. You got a long night.
Yeah.
All right, your lot number 6, best pair Mare Mules, 3 to 4 years of age. When I call your name, step forward. First place goes to Steve Eller. And second place goes to Bob Kaiser.
Hey, I'm not sure how much you hear with the echo. Steve Eller has got first place, Eller Farms, and Bob Kaiser,
Lot
Kaiser
number
Farms, has
7,
got second.
best Mare Mule, 4 years and up. You are next. We have 4 entries. Carl Bilbrey with 2 and Robbie Jeffries with 2.
Okay, 3-year-olds are leaving the Mare Mules, and they're waiting on 4-year-old Mare Mules, be 4-year-old and over, and this will be the last class of Mare Mules, and they'll start on the champion Mare Mules. So we're waiting on 4 entries to come in on the 4 and older.
All you first place winners, don't go too far. After our Mare mules and pairing them up, we will be doing our champion Mare mules and our champion pair Mare mules. So all you first place winners, don't go too far. Lot number 7, you're up next. We have 4 entries in our Mare Mule 4 years and up. Carl Bilbrey with 2 and Robbie Jeffries with 2.
There's, okay, yeah, there's Miss Ann in front. She would be Bilbrey. And we got Denise. She's not a Bilbrey, but she's helping Miss Ann show in the 4-year older Mare Mules. So that's B and R right here. Oops. Quit juggling y'all around. And we have Jeffries on the end, Robbie and Sarah Jeffries. That will be Sarah.
Thank you to our sponsors
with
tonight,
the helper.
Overton Farmers Co-op, Building Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Spec Funeral Home, B&R Mules, Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Spec Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank One, Lick Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Muth Montooth Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw Dynamite Auction, Low Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses and Watkins.
You'll let anybody tell you
All right, then. I don't know if he's a mountain or a stag. Oh. Damn it.
You'll always see lots of little gadgets in the mule shows. Everybody's always got a little weapon, something to keep their ears up, hats. Run up the chain they're holding. Miss Ann's got a squeaky duck over there tonight. In the dirt, we do dirt. Denise has got a paper. And when they don't want to put their ears up, it's a challenge. This one right here is he's ready. Ears up. And you'll watch, if you'll watch, you'll see them, the exhibitors will stop whatever they're doing as soon as the judge walks off, because these mules will get bored standing here and they'll quit paying attention. So they won't do anything until the judge gets right to them, and then they'll do everything they can to get those ears up and get them to stand.
Well, I'm star of the show anyway.
Yeah.
This is Jeffries. This is Jeffries. That's Sarah showing that one. WJ's grandson, I believe, helping with that one. And then B&R, Bilbrey and Robbins is in the front with Miss Ann in the front and Denise on this second one. You'll notice this judge does the same ritual every class. He walks behind them, he walks in front of them, everybody gets his attention, he lines them up head to toe, and he'll compare. And we talked about him moving around. He's decided this one in the fourth place looks a little better than the third, so he's moving him.
No, you don't. I'm gonna get the big head. Don't talk to him like that. Oh, okay.
I believe this is it. So
All
we
righty,
got
your lot
first,
number 7,
BNR,
best
second,
mare mule 4 years
BNR,
and up.
third,
First place
Jeffries,
goes to
and
Carl
fourth,
Bilbrey.
Jeffries. And now they'll split and pair these up, and you'll have two pairs.
Second place goes to Carl Bilbrey. Third place goes to Robbie Jeffries. And fourth place goes to Robbie Jeffries. Now we're going to pair them up. We got Carl Bilbrey with a pair and Robbie Jeffries with a pair. This is lot number 8. Best pair mare mules 4 years and up. After this class, we'll have our champion mare mules and then our champion pair of mare mules. So all you first place winners, be getting ready. And after that, we'll be moving on into our horse mule classes. And your best pair of mare mules, 4 years and up. First place goes to Carl Bilbrey. Second place goes to Robbie Jeffries. Lot number 9, champion mare mules. We need Reese and Wilson with your 1 to 2 year old mare mule. Robbie Jeffries with your 2 to 3 year old mare mule. Bob Kaiser with your 3 to 4 year old mare mule. And Carl Bilbrey with your 4 years and up mare mule. This will be your champion mare mule. Reese and Wilson with 1 to 2 year old. Robbie Jeffries with 2 to 3 year old. Bob Kaiser with 3 to 4 year old. And Carl Bilbrey with your 4 year and up.
Okay, they're pulling on all the first place mare mules for the champion mare mule. If you got first place in the 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old, 4 and over, your mule will compete for the champion mare mule. Four-year-olds in here, they're waiting on 1, 2, and 3.
Champion mare mules be getting ready Champion pair and mare mules be getting ready. Showing now is lot number 9, Champion Mare Mule, Reese and Wilson with 1 to 2 year olds, Robbie Jeffries with 2 to 3 year olds, Bob Kaiser with 3 to 4 year olds, and Carl Bilbrey with 4 years and up.
All right, we got the 4-year-olds in here, 3-year-olds coming in. And there's Miss Ann with the 4 and over. Kaiser Farm with 3-year-old. Two-year-old Jeff Wilson. I take that back. Jeff Wilson's got the 1-year-old. Sarah Jeffries is coming in with the 2-year-old.
Showing now is your lot number 9, Champion Mare Mule. We have Reese and Wilson with the 1 to 2 year old Mare Mule, Robbie Jeffries with 2 to 3 year old Mare Mule, Bob Kaiser with 3 to 4 year old Mare Mule, and Carl Bilbrey with 4 years and up Mare Mule.
All right, there's 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and Miss Ann, the 4-year-old.
Finally, Robbie's got somebody to handle a mule. This week's live. Oh, not the same year you had before, I saw. Oh, okay. Sideways.
He is sideways. He's been sideways the whole time. Up and down, all around. He's going to go with the 2 and 3-year-old. That's Michael. That's Michael. I hadn't seen him in so long.
You're doing good with his diabetes now.
Good. I think about him all the time. We have a playground at home that's in honor of a little boy that was 10 that died with it. But they're so much smarter now.
You bring her around more often.
Okay, guys, wake up out there. Who wants to hear who your champion Mare Mule is? All right, I like that. Your champion Mare Mule goes to Robbie Jeffries with a 2 to 3 year old Mare Mule. He's right back here in the middle of the ring.
Okay, we got Jeffries, Robbie, and Sarah Jeffries. They have the champion Mare Mule. She was the 2-year-old.
All right, now
won
let's
the
go to
2-year-old
lot
class,
number 10,
came back and
champion Mare
competed, and
Mules.
now
We have
she has won the
Livingston
overall
Wilson with the
Mare
1 to
Mule.
2 year old Mare Mules. Dixie Longears with 2 to 3 year old Mare Mules. Steve Eller with 3 to 4 year old Mare Mules. And Carl Bilbrey with the 4 years and up Mare Mules.
Now they'll do the same thing with the pairs that won. They'll bring in the
Attention on the
ones,
showgrounds, attention on the
twos,
showgrounds.
threes,
All you
and
horse
fours.
mules, be getting ready. Terry Melton, be getting ready. Showing now is lot number 10, champion Mare Mules with the Grayson Wilson, Dixie Longears, Steve Eller, and Carl Bilbrey. After this class will be lot number 11, horse mules, 1 to 2 years of age. We have 5 entries. Bob Kaiser with 2, Carl Bilbrey with 2, and Terry Melton with 1. Upcoming mule shows, we got one tomorrow at 4:30. Open Draft Horse and Mule Show. That is the Putnam County Fair. One on Tuesday, July the 29th, Macon County Fair Mule Show. And August 23rd, the 47th Annual Cumberland County Fair Open Mule Show. So that's one tomorrow at the Putnam County Fair at 4:30, Open Draft Horse and Mule Show. Macon County Fair Mule Show, Tuesday, July the 29th. And Saturday, August 23rd, the 47th Annual Cumberland County Fair Open Mule Show. Thank our sponsors, Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Joe Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank One, Nick Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Montoux Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw, Dynamite Auction, Low Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses, Overton Farmers Co-op, Building Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, B&R Mules. And thank you to our judge, Ronny Ramsey from Clark Range. Additional note for the Putnam County Mule Show tomorrow, Draft Horse and Mule Show, they're gonna add a 4-mule hitch if there are 3 teams or more to show up. So they're gonna add a 4-mule hitch if there's 3 teams or more that shows up. All right, well, everyone wake up out there and cheer on your champion. Your champion for lot number 10, champion pair Mare Mules, goes to Dixie Lawyears. Your 2 to 3-year-old pair Mare Mules. Congratulations. Lot number 11, we're ready to start our horse mule classes. Lot number 11 will be your best horse mule 1 to 2 years of age. We have 5 entries, Bob Kaiser with 2, Carl Bilbrey with 2, and Terry Melton. This is lot number 11, your best horse mule 1 to 2 years of age.
Okay, you may not have seen as much closeness with that class. I had you propped up on the fence. That was the pair of mare mules, best pair of mare mules in the show, just like we picked the champion mare mule earlier. Now they're going to start on the horse mule classes, which will be, the first one they'll come to is the yearlings. 1 to 2-year-old horse mules. And there won't be as many horse mules, so this will go a little bit faster. I'm not sure. This is, I can tell you who's leading. Miss Ann Bilbrey's got the first one, and Robbie Jeffries has the second one coming in. How dare you try to step him in that?
I thought I stayed away from him.
I think they're waiting on one more. Oh, the sign says there's 5. We're waiting on 3 more. Here comes Kaiser Farm. Kaiser Farm's got 2. These are horse mules, yearling horse mules. And it looks like the 5th one will be Terry Melton. So this is a Kaiser Farm. This is a Kaiser farm. And we have, we'll have, I believe this will be a Terry Milton coat. And a lot of times they'll pick up some help on showing these, and showing this is somebody very sufficient in showing is Goff. Matt Goff. You've seen them in the show ring many times. As a matter of fact, he did a judge, and he served as judge last week and did a really good job. That he's got his eye on Kaisers. Now he's looking at his Ann Bilberry. It's probably B&R entry. Hold on a second. Having difficulties. There we go. Sorry about that. As far as setting up looking nice, this one on the end, this would be, he's been fooled with some. This would be a Cherry Melton coat. And Bilberry's got one too. Looking sharp. All right, he's pulling up one. I expect he'll put Wilson or maybe Terry Melton's up there to compare to. We'll see what he does. All right, he's looking head to toe. Okay. Right now, he has Bilberry and Bilberry up front. Second place, he's got Kaiser. Third place, he's got Kaiser. And he's thinking he's either going to have to put Melton or the other B&R colt in fourth. He's pulling in, okay, he's pulling in Terry Givens up to second place. So, if he lets it stand, we have B&R, Terry Melton, Kaiser Farms. I believe he's done. So this is the yearling horse mules. We got Ann Bilberry, B&R,
Okay, in your lot 11,
Matt Goff for
best
showing for
horse
Terry
1 to 2
Melton.
years of age. They are
Kaiser
lined
Farms.
up as they are placed. First place goes
Kaiser
to Carl
Farms.
Bilberry.
Next, we'll pair them up.
Second place
See how that
goes to
lands.
Terry
He's going to have a
Melton.
first place colt with a colt that didn't
Third place goes to Bob Kaiser.
and he's going to have the second
And fourth
and
place
third
goes to Bob Kaiser.
Second and fourth place. No, third and fourth place. Sorry. Third and fourth place colts in a pair. Terry Melton's a single, so he won't be in this class.
All right, let's pair them up. Lot number 12. 2 entries in our pair horse mules 1 to 2 years of age. We've got Bob Kaiser and Carl Bilberry.
This could go either way, folks. See what he does.
got your best pair of horse mules 1 to 2 years of age. First place goes to Bob Kaiser. Second place goes to Carl Bilbrey.
No, I want to shake her hand. You need to. She's the smart one of the bunch. Hey, I'm going to help you get what I tell you is successful in life. I was going to make it below the years. I was going to
Horse mules 2 to 3 years of age, lot number 13. We have 3 entries. You're up next. Bob Kaiser with 2 and WJ Staggs with 1.
All right, we've moved on to the 2-year-old horse mules. 2-year-old horse mules. And I believe she said there's 3 of them.
I'd like to thank our sponsors again. We've got Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mills, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank 1, Big Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Monteith Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw Dynamite Auction, Low Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horses, Overton Farmers Co-op, Gilded Center, Mountain Farms Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, and B&R Mules. I'd like to thank our judge for tonight, Ronny Ramsey, from Park Range. Reminders of upcoming draft and mule shows tomorrow.
These will be Kaiser
Putnam County
3-year-olds.
Fair, open draft horse and mule show starting at 4:30 in the main arena. If they have 3 or more teams for a 4-mule hitch, they will add that class. Tuesday, July the 29th, Franklin County Fair Mule Show. Arrive at 4, show starts at 6. And then Saturday, August 23rd.
Okay, the third one coming in is going to be a WJ Staggs entry.
That'll be at 4 o'clock Saturday, August 23rd. This is your class judge, lot number 13, best horse mule 2 to 3 years of age. We have Bob Kaiser with 2 entries and Kevin Watkins with 1.
Okay, if there was an award for the most lit up mule, I believe this one would really come close. Pretty up little mule, pretty colored little mule. Here's Mr. Ramsey taking another look. I have to say, he gives everybody a fair share of time. But he's an old school judge, and that's what they do. It looks like he's made his first place choice. Okay, he's moving him around. Never count out his decisions till he walks away. And that's where it's going to sit. I know this is wiggly.
Alrighty.
But
Here's
I'm holding
your
this,
placings for lot number 13.
broke a
Horse
stand,
2 to 3 years of age.
But I wanted to be sure and
Your
record
first
it for a
place winner
special
goes to Bob
couple
Kaiser.
that is not able to be here. And y'all know who you are. We're all thinking about you.
Your second place winner goes to Terry Hammock's one and only son, Kevin Watkins. And your third place winner goes to Bob Kaiser.
All right, they'll do the pair formality. Pair will go to Bob Kaiser. He's got the only pair in here.
All right, we're going to pair them up. A pair up for your 2 to 3 year olds. And we have one entry, Bob Kaiser.
Class all day, Ronnie. I like it. Whoa. Whoa.
First place in your 2 to 3 year old pair horse mules goes to Bob Kaiser. Going to give Bob just a moment for you to take these back and give his 3 to 4 year olds. Your lot number 15 is 3 to 4 year old horse mules. We have 2 entries, Bob Kaiser.
They're letting him have time to get back to the trailer. He'll bring in the 4 and over pair of horse mules, and they will then bring in all the first place mules and then all the first place pairs and pick a winner from each of those in the horse mules. After that, we just got 3 classes left. Again, I appreciate your patience. I know this is a little making you dizzy, but We did not want to miss this and get it on tape. So we are making do with what we have. Well, I can't believe it. We still have one person able to run after being in and out of this ring so much. And here comes
Coming in
the
the arena
Kaiser.
now is your lot number 15. Your best horse, Mule, 3 to 4 years of age. Bob Kaiser has 2 entries. Don't forget about the upcoming draft horse and mule shows. Got one tomorrow at the Putnam County Fair, starting at 4:30. If they have 3 or more teams for the 4-mule hitch, they will add a 4-mule hitch class. That's tomorrow, the open draft horse and mule show at the Putnam County Fair, starting at 4:30 in the main arena. Then on Tuesday, July the 29th, Macon County Fair will have their mule show. Arrival at 4, show starts at 6. And then on Saturday, August the 23rd, the 47th Annual Cumberland County Fair will host their open mule show at 4 p.m. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight, Roy Anderson Lumber Company, Tom White Tennessee Mules, Highway 111 Tires, Mark Speck Logging, Jeff Staggs Tow Squad, WJ Staggs Logging, Travis Staggs Bank One, Lick Skillet Auction Livestock, Tom Monteith Livestock, Brandon Speck, Jerry Shaw Logging, Jeremy Shaw Dynamite Auction, Low Excavating, Jeremiah Johnson, H5 Quarter Horse, Alton Farmers Co-op, Building Center, Mountain Farm Equipment, Speck Funeral Home, B&R Mules. And a big shout out and thank you to our judge, Ronny Ramsey from Clark Range.
All right, this is Kaiser against Kaiser, but I believe Katie's got it. Now whip around right quick for the
All
pair.
right, here's your placings for lot number 15, your best horse mule 3 to 4 years of age. First place goes to Bob Kaiser, being led by the lady. And second place goes to Bob Kaiser. Now we're pairing up for our best pair horse mules 3 to 4 years of age. We have 1 entry, Bob Kaiser. After this class, we'll have our champion horse mule class. We'll have 3 entries. Carl Bilbrey with the 1 to 2-year-old, Bob Kaiser with 2 to 3-year-old, and Bob Kaiser with 3 to 4-year-old.
All right. Champion horse, but you say I hear rock, I'll take red side. Got it? Yep.
First place in your best pair horse mules 3 to 4 years of age. First place goes to Bob Kaiser. All right, your champion horse mules, lot number 19. We have Carl Bilbrey with the best horse mule 1 to 2 years of age, Bob Kaiser with best horse mule 2 to 3 years of age, and Bob Kaiser with the best horse mule 3 to 4 years of age. This is showing for your champion horse mule. Showing now is your champion horse mule. You got Carl Bilbrey with your 1 to 2 year old horse mule, Bob Kaiser with your 2 to 3 year old horse mule, and Bob Kaiser with your 3 to 4 year old horse mule. Champion pair horse mules, you will be next. Our champion horse mules will be Bob Kaiser with a 1 to 2 year old pair, Bob Kaiser with your 2 to 3 year old pair, and Bob Kaiser with your 3 to 4 year old pair.
No, I left them on. Oh, rock. Oh.
All right, who's ready to hear who the champion horse mule is? Your champion horse mule goes to Bob Kaiser with a 3 to 4 year old. Showing next will be lot number 20, our champion pair of horse mules. We have Bob Kaiser with a 1 to 2 year old pair, Bob Kaiser with 2 to 3 year old pair, and Bob Kaiser with 3 to 4 year old pair.
I believe Bob's going to win this. It'll just be which pair. I think he has maybe dropped the 1 year olds out, and he's doing, yeah, he's dropping them. He is going 2 and 3 year olds.
He's bringing this over here. Oh, is he? Yeah. Okay. I wasn't gonna show him, that's fine.
I believe his 3-year-old pair.
All right,
It's
your
gonna be it.
champion pair of horse mules goes to Bob Kaiser with his 3 to 4-year-olds. All right, we've got 3 entries in lot 21. This is your best 4 mules owned by 1 exhibitor. Best 4 mules owned by 1 exhibitor. We have Bob Kaiser, Robbie Jeffries, and Reese and Wilson.
You gotta let Jerry have to show him tomorrow now.
I will be there. He'll have to.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We may not win nothing. You ain't
We're going to cut it off now. May come back on when the wagons come in. This next class takes a little bit. We're at the, where are we? Livingston. We're at Livingston, Tennessee. I've been on the road too long. Livingston, Tennessee for the Mule Show. And we'll be back with the wagon classes when they come in.